Welcome to YouTube Creator News, where I keep YouTube content creators like you up to date with everything that's happening on YouTube that impacts content creators. Today, we're talking about a YouTube update to their monetization policy that all content creators need to opt into if you're in the YouTube Partner Program. We're talking about a bug that happened in analytics reporting this week, and we are also talking about some additional YouTube features that are being deployed or that have been deployed, and more YouTube news, starting right now with the real-time analytics issue. So earlier this week, you may have noticed that you had some major drops in your view counts in your real-time analytics. That is something that was actually brought to my attention by somebody else when it happened. But now, as of, I think it was about 4 hours ago, Team YouTube put out a tweet saying that the problem is completely fixed. So everything should be back to normal now. So if you've been waiting to, dig into your analytics because some of those stats are a little bit off, now all of that is taken care of, and you should be good to go from 4 hours ago forward. In addition to that, I actually forgot to hit my little graphic thing over here, but we're just going to keep on trucking. So in addition to that, we also have that the YouTube monetization policy. So basically, when you log into YouTube Studio, you are going to, if you are not seeing this already, then you're going to see it soon. You're going to see an alert that looks something along the lines of what you're seeing on the screen right now. If you go in on your mobile app, you're going to see the same thing. And you need to make sure that you are agreeing to these updated terms. We're going to actually talk about, some of the things involved with this right here. The idea is that you are updating this agreement is a requirement for those of you that are in the YouTube Partner Program. You have to accept these new terms by July 10th, 2023 in order to even remain in the YouTube Partner Program, which is fine. If you are somebody that is uploading YouTube Shorts, make sure that you do this as fast as possible because they are going to start monetizing Shorts on February 1st. So here in just a couple of weeks, people are going to start making money from their YouTube Shorts. So if you are making Shorts content of any kind and you're in the Partner Program, make sure that you get this updated immediately so that you don't miss out on that as soon as that starts rolling out, instead of waiting until, last minute to get that taken care of. In addition to that, as of about 18 hours ago, every monetized channel has not received this notification yet. It's still going out to everybody. So if you don't see that in there, don't worry about it. Don't panic. Don't think that it's like missed your channel or anything like that. It will hit your channel soon because this is something, because it's an update, right? It's a policy update. So because of that, everybody on the platform that's in the Partner Program is going to need to sign this. So if you don't see it yet, you will see it soon. So just hang tight on that and don't worry, nothing's wrong if you're not seeing it yet, but you will soon. Also, for those of you that are making shorts that are not 100% original content, this whole situation might not be that fantastic for you, or you might have some issues with this. Basically, they say that besides hitting the milestones that are required, which is the 1,000 subscribers or 10 million views in YouTube Shorts if you're a Shorts-only channel, then in that case, they say besides hitting the milestones, creators have to continue to follow YouTube's originality policy to maintain eligibility. So because of that, that means that the shorts that you upload must be your own. So I know there's a lot of people that will kind of sample out shorts from, other YouTube shorts or from, TikTok videos, and they'll put them on YouTube or something like that. You're not going to be able to monetize that type of content. So just as a heads up, if you have been doing that as a means to grow your channel to get into the Partner Program, you may have some difficulties there. Of course, the final call is going to be up to the people at YouTube, but I just wanted to let you know that that is something that you might, have to deal with. In addition to that, as part of this, the Shorts ad revenue sharing works like this. And just as a heads up, I have, all of this linked down in the description so you can, read into it further if you would like. But basically, beginning on February 1st, 2023, all YouTube Partner Program creators that make shorts and have accepted the new Shorts monetization module and the new YouTube Partner Program's terms will become eligible for Shorts ads revenue sharing on their Shorts views. With the introduction of Shorts ad revenue sharing, the Shorts fund is going away. So if you are currently in the YouTube Shorts fund and you're getting revenue from that, as of February 1st, that is also going to be going away. But they also say that they're expecting the majority of their Shorts Fund recipients to earn more from the new Shorts Rev Share model. So they're expecting you to earn more money if you were already getting income from the YouTube Shorts Fund. At the highest level, how all this stuff works is they're saying that there are basically 4 steps to Shorts ad revenue sharing. Those steps are: the Shorts feed ad revenue is pulled From there, the creator pool is calculated. From there, the creator pool is distributed to creators. And then like the music licensing, all that stuff is taken out from there. And then finally, the shorts revenue share is applied for each content creator. And you as the content creator are going to keep 45% of your allocated shorts revenue. So that's the revenue after they've already taken away from any music you've used and things like that. So just keep in mind that as you're using YouTube Music for all this stuff, if you are using that for anything, it cuts into, your bottom line, so to speak. So next up on our list here today, we have that. Man, my buttons aren't working. So from Connor over at Creator Insider's YouTube channel, and I recommend everybody here subscribe to that. I got a link to them down in the description as well. But they put out some more information about some other features they're rolling out. One of those is that they're experimenting with expanding the member recognition self to the description. So currently on channels that have memberships enabled, if you go to the channel page on a desktop computer or on a mobile, you'll see if the creator has opted in for this or if they've added it to their channel page layout through their customization settings. You're going to see a bunch of little circle icons wherever they put that list. And that's just a way to kind of bring attention to some of those members. They are going to be adding that to the descriptions as well in an attempt to try to get people to get more channel memberships so that they can end up in more of those places to bring more attention to themselves, I guess, is why they're doing that. Next, they are adding a subscriber card based on your content. So this has already been added. As you can see, I got a screenshot of it right here. If you don't have this yet, then it is rolling out right now, so you'll get it soon. But basically what you can see here is they are showing us a breakdown of what content is generating our subscribers. Now, technically in the past, you could go into your YouTube analytics in advanced mode and see this. You could, group things up and figure out what content is driving your subscribers. But now, just like everything else that they're doing on the mobile app for your analytics, they're making this really easy to understand. So you can just look at this information and you can notice, hey, my long form content is converting more subscribers for me. Therefore, if my goal is to get into the partner program, or if my goal is to, grow my channel in terms of subscribers, then I need to make sure I'm doubling down on that content. If you notice that it's happening with shorts, then in that case, if your goals are around your, subscriber count, then in that case, you would know that you need to leverage that. But another thing that I want to bring to your attention here that you can see in this screenshot is everybody here that's watching this video right now, you have a community feed. Now you can see right here that they also have posts in here, and you can see from this particular screenshot that on this channel, the posts also generated 16 subscribers. So for those of you that are sleeping on your community posts and you're thinking to yourself that they only go out to your subscribers, or you're thinking to yourself that there's no way somebody would subscribe to your YouTube channel through your community feed, they will. So because of that, if you're not currently using your community feed, it's a great way to connect with your community. It's also a way, as you can see right here, to get in front of new people that could possibly subscribe to your YouTube channel. So because of that, if you're not currently using it, you might want to start putting some community posts out there for the sake of making sure that you are, just giving yourself that additional option to reach more people to pull them into what it is that you're doing. Next up, we have the thumbnails have been added to advanced mode analytics, which is awesome. So before this, you would go into your YouTube analytics and you would just see all the text, right? It's just this big, thing of text in your analytics, texts and graphs and numbers. But now they've added some thumbnails in there, and that just makes it easier to find the content that we're looking for. So that way you can, use the images as a way to find what you're looking for quickly and not necessarily have to look at the text. Because I know some people, like myself, we remember our thumbnail or remember our videos by the thumbnails that we make for them, not necessarily or not always based on the titles that we use for those. In addition to that, we also have, if you are uploading YouTube Shorts on an Android device, you are going to be able to select the thumbnail for your short on your Android device. Now, this is part of your upload process, so you have to make sure that you do this before you actually publish the short. But once you do, then you are going to be able to select the still. Now, I don't know if people are getting creative with this or not in testing, like, hey, let me put just like a 1 second thumb and then like an actual thumb and then try to find it. I don't know if people are experimenting with that or not. But just as a heads up, this is something that you have to kind of thumb through. So if you're going to try that, like, be kind of cautious because it might be hard to actually pinpoint, where that specific, where that specific thing is. In addition to that, I want to bring your attention to something. If you are writing scripts for your YouTube videos, the first and only AI, artificial intelligence tool for YouTube content creators that help people write scripts has been deployed. So everybody's been talking about ChatGPT. I'm sure a lot of people here have went and experimented with it, and you've had it, hey, let me see if this thing will write a script, and it does. And the really cool thing about it is it just writes that script out and it just spits out the whole thing. You can tell it to, add more to it. But the problem is it just gives you like the entire script, and it's not really modular to where you can, move things around or where you can just rewrite certain parts of the script. So because of that, TubeSpanner is the name of this tool. I got a link down in the description, but TubeSpanner has put out this tool that is designed specifically for YouTube content creators, and it is awesome. So it's currently in beta, but it's available publicly, and it's not 100% perfect yet in terms of, how it's doing it, but it's really close, and it'll give you a great head start on your videos. But here's the thing. So as you can see on the screen right now, how this is working is I don't know where that black bar is coming from, but anyway, how it's working is you have the content right there in the middle, and you can just tell it, like, write a script based on this, and it will. But then you can go into each individual section, and you can say, rewrite this part or expand on this part, and you can just fully flush out scripts really quick with this. So I really recommend you give it a shot if you are writing scripts for your videos. But because this is like the first and only version of, a script writing tool for YouTubers that's leveraging AI, I just wanted to bring it to your attention just because, one, it's incredible, but, it's also the first. But in addition to that, if you look up at the very top of the screen, you'll see how it has each part of the video broken down into sections. So another part about this is you can actually grab those sections and you can move them around so that you can say, okay, well, you know what, this part down here is cool, but maybe it would be even better if it was up here. So let me just grab that and move it up here. And then you can read this directly off. You can print it out if you want to. You can, save it, and then you could look at it on your phone while you're making your videos or whatever. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And again, it's called TubeSpanner, and they've got a bunch of different tools for content creators. It's not like an analytics tool, or it's not like an optimization tool like TubeBuddy and vidIQ are. This is a totally different thing with a whole other awesome group of tools that help you solve a bunch of problems that the normal YouTube tools that you're currently using, that they just don't have, available. So definitely make sure that you check this out as well. And that's the news. So there's going to be some content up here that you can check out if you're watching this on the replay. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next time.